Greetings, esteemed viewers. Welcome back to Loading Screen, the game. And we're gonna get Piccolo.
Wait.
Who Ariel thought was green.
Is he not green?
He ate too many pickles.
He really liked pickles as much as we did, okay? We very much liked pickles.
I mean, who doesn't like pickles? Pickles are the best. But I don't think they turn you green. I mean,
I forgot Frieza sounds like a weirdo.
Yeah, no, but he's like the strongest person ever, so.
With those muscles? I don't know.
I mean, like, he's... See, the thing about Frieza is he actually, like, if he actually trained, he would probably be the strongest fighter in the universe. Because, like, he trained once for 6 months, and he made as much progress as Goku did in, like, 10 years. So...
Yeah. I think the most important thing about Frieza is that Mega Mewtwo X looks just like him. Or is it Mega Mewtwo Y?
It's X.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's Y. It's Y. I'm sure. Although, Mega Mewtwo Y also looks a lot like Super Boo. Like, it looks like a cross between Frieza and Super Boo, actually.
You know what? Maybe it is.
That would be weird.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. What?
Telepathic communication.
Yeah, they can speak. Like, there are so many weird, random fucking superpowers in Dragon Ball Z. It's super jacked up.
I'm sensing a small energy distortion.
That way. Thanks. That way. So what, we're just supposed to fly in that general direction while we play hot or colder with you? Jeez.
Well, they can sense energy, so maybe they can also do, like, a Marco Polo type thing.
Brian.
What are you doing, Brian? What are you doing on the menu, Brian? Okay, I skipped it. Most of it. Anyway. Brian? Brian, please!
God damn it, pass, Brian! Is it? But I don't wanna.
Yeah. You know, I feel really sorry for the guy who has to keep doing these guitar riffs during these loading screens. It must get boring playing the same thing over and over again.
Oh, shit. Another loading fucking circle. I feel like this game is probably
it's a
like
floating
40...
fucking circle!
I feel like this game is like 40% loading screens.
You're not wrong. It is very load heavy. It's kind of a problem. But how else can we generate these beautiful visuals?
I mean, you could not have it take 7 years to load.
I mean, yeah, but then we had to, like, low-res polygons or some shit.
You can do really pretty backgrounds if you just don't do them as, like, fucking multiple. I don't know. What the fuck are they doing? I mean, they got some parallax-ish sort of scrolling. I mean, there's definitely a front background and a back background. Possibly a middle background.
Right.
Possibly multiple middle backgrounds.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going into this.
What do we say to this? Nothing. He's a clown. They don't talk.
It's kind of the point. Not the same.
Oh my god. What the... Oh, what? Just like that? Okay. Did you just
like
fucking
that.
double volleyball hit him in the crotch?
That's one of the... That's Dragon Ball Z for you. Double volleyball hitting in the crotch. Completely within the bounds. Not out of the ordinary at all.
Aw, shit. You did it. Aw, fuck.
And Yamcha was the person who defeated the last guy. Like, that should never happen.
Shocking as it is. You should probably... What? Oh shit, it's clone...
What are you trying to figure out?
It's clone Vegeta, even though it shouldn't be pronounced Vegeta, but we're gonna go with the American pronunciation.
What do you think it should be pronounced?
I mean...
Vegeta?
Yeah.
I mean...
E's aren't pronounced as E with Japanese spellings.
I mean, it's supposed to be a pun on vegetable.
Oh my god. He's the one who was eating the pickle!
Pickles? Are pickles vegetables?
I mean, they're cucumbers.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, there's no I'm guess. They're pickled cucumbers.
I mean, yeah. But, like, you're right, technically. But, you know, what if making pickling things makes it into a fruit?
I don't think so.
Although, aren't fruits defined by where their seeds are?
Something like that.
And if that's the case, wouldn't not cucumbers be fruits? Because the seeds are within the cucumber?
Are cucumbers fruits autofills? Yes, technically.
Ha!
This also means
pickles
that
are
most
fruit!
vegetables are also fruits. So, in conclusion, there is no such thing as vegetables. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
This has been a Pixelcom Squad moment of vegetables or lack thereof. Tune in next week when we determine that bread also doesn't exist.
Aw, shit.
On the same note, did you know corn is a grain?
Yes! Yes, I did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I knew that when I told you just now, but I didn't know that when I learned it. I mean...
Oh, your sound went out again.
It did?
Yeah, now it's back.
Okay. Oh, okay. Are you talking about the sound on, like, on my end? Like my microphone sound or the sound in the video?
I feel like the video, but maybe it was both and it was just me. Only the viewers will know. Unless you actually review the footage when you're editing, which, let's be honest, we know you're not going to do that.
This is true. I'm not going to do it.
If you did that, we wouldn't be having this problem.
Excuse me.
Aw, shit.
We're fighting. Who are we fighting? Maybe if it would stop loading,
Kill your double.
we could figure it out. There can only be one loser.
Oh god, he's also dying. Everyone is dying.
Just because they're on the ground, Ariel, doesn't mean they're dying. I mean, it might mean that, but it doesn't necessarily have to.
You know, just once, I would like them to find one of these people and they're not laying on the ground breathing their last breaths.
But they got beaten up by these clones who present zero problem to me for some reason.
What if they just didn't get beaten up by the clones? What about that?
I mean, that'd be nice, more convenient for us, but it doesn't seem like that's happening.
Or what if they're just fucking getting a cup of coffee? They've avoided, like, all of this. That's how you should have found Yamcha.
I mean, you're not wrong. That would have been a better way to find Yamcha, indeed. But anything where Yamcha gets hurt is a better way to find him.
Oh, shit. I'm mean, that's the shit I expect for Dragon Ball Z. Those punches so fast their arm disappears.
I never use that move as much as I should, honestly. But it's super fucking risky. Because if you charge and they block or they dodge, then they can hit you, and that's no good. I love how, like, a lot of the combos in this game are just them punching the same exact way more than once. Like, I just did it 5 times, just that.
Nobody said that they were focused on finesse here.
Does it work? Yes. Okay, then. Then shut up. Although, all things considered, and this brings me pain to say, but I'm going to say it anyway, I actually like fighting as Yamcha. I think he's a decent character. I know, it hurts me as much as it hurts you.
God. How could you?
It's blasphemy. I understand, I get it. I do. You know, another thing about fighting games, I like where weaker characters can actually beat stronger ones. Like, I like playing out like little narratives in my head. Oh, Krillin avenged his wife by beating Cell single-handedly.
I think we were already kind of talking about that.
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, I was, but like I didn't say I took it a step further and said that I actually play out scenarios in my head when I fight. That is, unless I lose, in which case
it was easier to just read your mind. You know what? I would do that too.
Yeah, you know, like I just talking to people is pretty inefficient. If I could just know what they're gonna say to me, without them having to say it, everybody saves time.
You saw memories of me taking a bath, didn't you?
I might have seen something.
I don't think he cares though.
No, Piccolo doesn't give a fuck. I love it.
Yeah.
Piccolo's the best.
Are you saying that they can't be straights? Also, the fact of the matter is, unless you're looking at a mirror while you're in the bath, why the fuck would it matter?
You know, I feel like I thought the exact same thing when I first watched this cutscene.
It's like, oh no, he saw the bath water. Oh shit. I mean, I know for a fact that I do not sit there when I'm showering, staring at my boobs the whole time. So...
I mean, you don't even have a mirror.
Most people do not have mirrors in their bathtubs.
I mean, I guess some people could, but why?
Because they're into that sort of thing?
Alright.
I guess?
Oh, look, I replaced Krillin with Piccolo.
I was wondering who you were going to
useful.
replace with Piccolo, because he was the obvious better choice.
Right. I mean, I just said I like fighting as Yamcha, so he's not going until I get, like, Vegeta or some shit.
That's what I was just thinking. Your final team is gonna be fucking Goku, Piccolo, and Vegeta.
Unless I get Gohan, too, in which case it's going to be Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta.
Oh, but Piccolo, though.
But Saiyans are better.
Oh, come on, don't say that. You've got
They are.
The former Guardian, right? Can't you just tap into that?
Plus,
Don't you think
what was I saying? Gohan is confusing. Because, like, he can't go Super Saiyan, but he can? Like, it's weird, because he unlocked his potential by waving around a magic sword. And his potential is, like, super deep. So, like, when he tried to go Super Saiyan, all he did was, like, tap into his potential, whatever that means. And so he's called, like, Mystic Gohan?
See that fucking shot that, Yamcha just ignored. Piccolo being like, yeah, I can see why you're still single.
I mean, Piccolo's single, too.
Piccolo gives zero fucks, though.
To be fair, everyone in the Namekian race is male, and they reproduce, like, asexually, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, he gives 0 fucks.
Right.
I just said, God. Okay, Nappa, alright, you know, I don't need the loincloth and him fucking doing the splits as his battle
Yeah!
stance.
I don't know what it is about Toriyama, but he likes drawing, like, enemy characters who aren't wearing pants, and I don't get it.
I mean, I was gonna mention that before, that their uniform is fucking weird, which, I mean, on the one hand, I don't mind, because at least it's fine, it's men having that shit happen, instead of, you know, usually it's just women wearing the leotards for no reason. So,
Right.
you know, I gotta give him points for at least putting it on men for once, but also why, though?
Yeah, no. And it's with everybody. Like, everybody in Frieza's army basically has uniforms like that where they're not wearing pants. Like, look at the Ginyu Force.
Yeah, but see, in my game, Final Fantasy IX, all of the women soldiers don't get pants. They're in leotards.
Yeah,
So
that's not fair at all.
Usually, it's the women getting that shit. So, you know, I can at least give them points for doing it to men for once, but at the same time, why can't we just have everyone in pants?
Yeah, that would be the most functional, now wouldn't it?
Yep.
Like, funny thing about pants, they actually protect things.
I mean, sort of. I mean, some people think that pants restrict your motion, and that's why they like to do, like, oh, women are more flexible, so they have to be in leotards. Except no, though.
No.
The yoga pants are
they're-
a thing for a reason.
Yeah, I was about to say, there are more flexible versions of pants. And, like, you don't need to do a spinning split kick in a wartime scenario. You just don't.
But Brian, you totally do. Oh, did you hear? I didn't read this article because I knew it was going to be full of fanboys bitching and I didn't want to deal with that. They're finally giving Cammy from Street Fighter pants.
Oh, I did see that. I looked at the picture and I was like, huh.
I looked at the picture and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Fucking finally, she gets to dress like a real goddamn person. I saw a couple of the comments of people complaining, and I'm like, I'm not even looking at the rest of this shit because I don't need this in my life right now. I'm happy to see a fucking soldier finally get real clothes, and I'm not letting you guys ruin it for me.
No, it was always extremely stupid that she didn't have pants in the first place, given that she was in the military. Like, come on.
Yeah. Like,
They would never allow that.
I know in some games there is a legitimate reason, sort of, for the woman, or for some of the women fighters to be half naked. And that's the, like, distraction element. But if they're expecting it, does it even work? I feel like no. I feel like it's better to just put your points into defense instead of hoping that some, you know, your ass hanging out is gonna save you later.
Yeah, seriously. Like, it's not worth not having that protection on the pretty likely chance that the person you're fighting is just gonna try to kill you anyway.
What if it's a woman? A straight woman? What if it's a gay man? You didn't expect you to be fighting your own clone. You got your ass kicked by your own clone. Stupid piece of shit.
But he wasn't fighting though.
You're right, he was just laying on the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody knows me better than me.
Thank you for the soliloquy here, Piccolo.
Yeah, no, again, the clones are super polite.
Kabuki
Like,
rules.
I'm just gonna wait for you to be ready, and then let's do this shit.
Man.
Oh my god, you know what? Brian, maybe you should have cut out the loading screens. But if I did that, we wouldn't hear the sick guitar riffs.
I mean, I can't hear them anyway. Skype, after months of working properly, Skype aside, I can barely hear things. So.
Even if it's turned up all the way?
Yeah, I did turn it down a little bit so that, you know, I didn't get completely overwhelmed when we switched back to Toho. But, yeah, when I plugged in originally, it got quiet, and I was like, oh, god damn it.
Well, that's a damn shame.
Yeah.
Skype's failing us, YouTube's fucking failing us. We should make our own internet.
I was just going to say that, actually.
Really?
Yeah. It's a shit time to start a revolution and make our own!
I mean, I'd be down with that.
I mean, hell, you even made a thing that connects to the internet. How much harder could it be?
I mean, I copied and pasted most of the code for that part, but...
Alright, Ryan. Plagiarist.
It's not plagiarism if it's open source.
I mean, technically? I think it's only plagiarism if you try to claim that it's yours.
Yeah, which I'm not. I can't fucking do it, so...
It's okay, I can figure it out.
You can figure out the networking, like the API and the HTML coding and...
I mean, I've studied HTML already, so that's not too big of a deal. I would just have to brush up on it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about learning SQL.
SQL? Is that like a C-based programming language?
No, it's actually spelled SQL.
Oh,
But our
okay.
new
I think I've heard
data analytical software has an option to reformat, or rather build all the reports using SQL. And its language for using calculations is kind of like SQL, but it's its own kind of true-false. Not true-false. It's its own kind of language that's like a combination of Excel's formulas and SQL. So I was like, yo,
okay.
maybe I should learn SQL so I could be even better at making these, even though I'm already pretty good at making them.
Right.
So yeah, I have no doubt that if I wanted to, I could learn how to build a shitload of stuff. I just don't really care. It would it would thrill my dad though, because that's what he wanted me to go into.
Like programming?
Yes. He actually thought I would be best in building web pages. He does something, I'm never sure what he does. He like builds web pages and runs servers. Or builds servers and I'm never 100% sure what he does. All I know is that he has to be on call at weird times because a lot of his coworkers are in India.
Oh.
Which I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm not about that life. I'm going to bed. Anyway, speaking of, tune in next time when maybe Brian and I have made our own internet, but I wouldn't hold your breath.